Are you from a farming background, Hughes? Why do I know? There you go, that's brilliant. But it's those, go on.
But it started out with stones that we put on the QTC pad that would open the lid for the seed to come out, but then having the constant flow of seed coming down probably wouldn't have been great for the birds. So, and then the stones probably would have gotten taken away by magpies and them bugs. So I changed it around a bit and changed the hopper design, and instead of having stones now the birds activated by standing on it for 5 or 10 seconds.
Pressure sensor.
So the LEDs kind of denote which pad they must go to, and if it's on,
So if the LED's on, go to this pad.
go to this pad, and if they choose the wrong pad, they get a buzzer saying that it's wrong. So then when the circuit activates, the inline motor turns, turning the over and turns on.
Okay, and that's going to run the motor for a certain amount of cycles to give a certain amount of grain. How did you come up with the auger idea?
Well, we kind of have a similar system at home, but kind of different.
But that's perfect, right? Have you kind of said where you kind of saw that idea?
No, I didn't.
I think it would be important to say I've looked at something else and I've seen potential in something else to enhance my design, and you're going to change it and you're going to alter it. That's what, like, you've identified a problem with this design here, right? And you have just solved it here through mechanisms and so on. And that's really, really strong, and that's a very, very good aspect to your work that I think you need to make sure that you communicate that just clearly. So what have we here?
So I'll have shape and light, and when only one switch will work at a time, this connects to a micro switch, and the light will be on in this switch, and if the bird pressed it, the food will be released from using a styrofoam motor from in here, and it will go down a slide into a bowl for the bird to eat, and every time it is used, it will change around where which switch is working to see whether the bird will follow the light or go back to the same shape that it went to originally, and it'll change every time.
Why did you make that decision to have it alter?
To actually test the bird and to be learning as to whether, like, if it's going to the same one every time but isn't learning anything, it's just repetition.
Good man. I like that aspect of it now, because that's very specific around an element of the brief that said the test the intelligence of birds. So that's smart. So there will be different shapes. Are these two boxes linked?
They will be just the back side of.
That's the other side.
Yeah, so it's just a turn around view.
So I fly up. This is lighting.
Yeah.
I hit it. The food comes out, and I fly around and I get it on the other side. So do I hit the switch from the flying position?
Well, no, you would push into it, but I've altered the idea now. I just need to get it out. That I will have 4 towers, and the bird will land on the tower and crash down on it, and it will, depending on the weight of the bird, the food will be released, so that a robin will release it, but a crow could not just fly up. And
so the crow will be too heavy?
Yeah, the crow will be too heavy, and it will not release the food for an animal like that, or even scavengers like squirrels or rats or something like that, that if they got at it, it wouldn't be released for their weight.
Your job now is to pull all that together here and explain it. Because there's some smart ideas, there's some analysis, there's some synthesis going on there, and this is technology. This is guys designing and solving problems, creating problems, because you created problems first. You created a problem for yourself here, and now you solved it. Okay? And if you listen to anybody in industry at the moment, captains of industry, governments, what are they talking about? We want people that are what? That are creative, that are innovative, that are problem solvers, and that can work with individually and in groups. They can work in teams, right? I see a lot of that going on inside in this next year. Well done, guys. Looking forward to seeing.
pages, because I'm here, I was thinking of how to display it to give feedback on how I'm going to understand it. So instead of me just landing on it and then counting the F's and numbers and trying to feel.
Okay, yeah, yes. Yeah. I'm looking at this and I'm just saying that we're now crying out for a new portfolio. We are. Because trying to capture what's going on here
Yes.
is so difficult to capture, you know,
Yeah.
that's never going to get reflected in a written portfolio. It's really hard to do. They will do their best to do it, but there's stuff being said, and there's dots being joined here that
There is, yeah.
they're critical to us.
Yep.
Um,
I suppose the fact that they're fifth years,
they're that bit more articulate.
exactly, yeah.
And but for me then that's where we really do need a medium to allow them
Correct.
to have that level of articulacy to say this is why my project is so good. That's really important. And I'd be afraid that can get lost.
Yes.
Yeah, it can.
I suppose the voice files will help, certainly.
Yeah. And
Like what Ronan has just articulated there, it's very hard to put that down on paper.
You can't.
Yeah.
And a lot of it is kind of tacit, and it's joining these dots, and you'll be writing an essay for half a day, and,
Yes.
and an assessor is probably not going to pick up, you know, the detail of it. Like what I'm looking at here is, you know, and this is probably going to come out in the discussions afterwards. Is he needs a voice file here.
Yes.
He needs a voice file here
Yes.
to say. Now we have restrictions, obviously.
Of course,
how much
of course,
we can put into it, and trying to save loads of different ones. But where you have, if that sketch could now be flicked up into a space and you record your little voice and
That's
say,
right.
this is what I was talking about here, just exactly as you've spoken to
Yes.
me as an assessor when I'm going through that, that just makes it enriches
Oh, it does.
so much.
Absolutely, yeah.
So much. So, what's those different elements? It's the combination of the sketching, it's the combination of the notes and the annotations, and you joining the dots for me. Because I was looking at a few things there and you started saying, no, this is going to happen here, this is going to happen here. And that's what gives me the clarification, okay? And sometimes we need that. So we're going to look at the impact that you talking have on me as an assessor. Because I certainly, if I had taken your portfolios, just kind of as they are now, if I had taken them away, if I graded them and give them a mark out of 10, do you think that mark out of 10 would as accurately reflect your ability or your capability than if I sat down with you and we talked through the project and then I gave you a mark out of 10, looking at your portfolio and having the chat? Which one do you think would be more reflective of your actual ability? First one or the second one? The one where I sat down with you? Yes, absolutely. Okay? And that's what we're trying to do here. We're trying to give you that opportunity to sell yourself, to say, this is my project, this is what I was thinking about, and that will help us to get a better understanding of your capability. So, well done. I really like, the quality of your work is good. The way that you've sketched, the way that you've articulated yourself, your ideas, your understanding of the technology, I must say, is very, very good. You know, you're talking about LDRs, you're talking about switches, you're talking about various different things. It's great to see it. Some of it mechanical mechanisms, some of it just purely electronic mechanisms. You've developed an understanding of what it is to challenge these boards and to try and work out what the part that's going to test their intelligence is. And I've seen that with everybody. So that's great to see. It's classrooms like this are going to create the innovators of the future. Okay? And that's you people, the people who will come up with the next big idea. These little tasks and activities are trying to help broaden your horizons a little bit and to help you to develop that skill set and also develop that confidence. But yeah, I've come up with this idea, maybe it's a little bit wacky, and then you present it to others and they kind of see the value in it and they help to hone and shape that, and you talk to your teacher and you talk with others. And later on you're going to engage in an assessment of some more of these portfolios yourself, and we'll see what impact that's going to have for you as well. So, I'd just like to say thanks for taking the time to chat to me this morning, and well done. And I look forward to creating the portfolios and to seeing how teachers respond to looking at your work. So well done. Thanks very much.